Welcome to Change the Lives, which by your truly Deonte Burden. Welcome. I'm glad you guys tuned in. I want to have a quick live feed with you guys tonight. Tonight we're going to be discussing. I know you guys have seen brother Kanye West. He has been in the news a lot lately by some of the words he spoke, and a lot of people from all over the gamut talking about what exactly he said it, how may have rubbed people the wrong way. So I want to have a quick discussion with you guys tonight about the subject, and pretty much want to have tonight's live feed centered around freedom of speech and also having the freedom to lose. And what I mean by that is, you know, I think everyone, being a U.S. citizen, you have the freedom of speech to be able to say what you want to say, but a lot of times there are consequences that come along with it. And, like we always discuss on Changing Lives, consequences is not necessarily a bad word, to be taken out of context where, you can't really necessarily say, what's a good or actual quote unquote bad thing. But consequences, again, they aren't necessarily bad things, but there are some ramifications depending on what you decide to say. But before we get started, again, I am Deonte Burden. This is Changing Lives. Great news for you guys. This is what I want to welcome to everybody. We work hard. We are streaming live today for the first time ever on TikTok. Okay, we are streaming live on the TikTok for Changing Lives. Listen, guys, right now on TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Right now, we know the main hub is the Changing Lives YouTube channel, where we have over 400 videos. But regardless of what platform you are on, I appreciate you on. But the main hub is the Changing Lives, hosted by Deonte Burden YouTube channel. That's again, with all the 400 videos. But everybody's tuned in tonight, so we had this discussion about our brother Kanye West in regards to also having the freedom of speech, but also having the freedom to lose things that come along with it. We got a call-in show going on tonight. The call into the show is the number is 678-961-3176. Again, it's 678-961-3176. But just to get it started again, I'm pretty sure people have seen, Kanye, he did an interview on the Drink Champs podcast a couple of weeks back, maybe a little longer than that. And where the brother shared some of his views, some be running to being anti-Semitic, and probably also making some comments with some companies that he has business partnerships with. And there's been a super steamroll in regards to different companies that he's had sponsorship with. They have left, no longer partnership with the Gap and no longer partnership with Adidas. I think Skechers just escorted him out the building this evening. And hey, Reek, I know you're gonna say something. I forgot to put the phone number on the the announcement. I didn't pin it, so please don't beat me up. I was running behind Reek. I was talking to one of my awesome producers, Slick 316. I know she's gonna say something about the number wasn't pinned. I didn't do it on TikTok or Instagram, so please forgive me. Again, you want to call in tonight's show. The number is 678-961-3176. Again, we're discussing freedom of speech. Talking about our brother Kanye West. Freedom of speech or the freedom to lose. And that's pretty much what we're talking about, discussion with the brother, because, again, he put himself in a funky spot because with those comments, and I think that he, between the partnership with any brand that this brother has had with different businesses, both nationally and internationally, it's been profitable for both sides. So with that said, hey, how you doing now? Am I related to anybody famous? No, I'm not. What it helps. I know, Rick. I apologize. I was just running behind. Please forgive me. I'm gonna get better. When you do have the freedom of speech to be able to say what's on your mind and how you feel about certain things, but also we got to be very mindful of the ramifications. And like I said, we've seen after the brother made those particular comments, what's happened with those different companies he had partnerships with, and then a lot of times, even when in a situation, I have no idea why he went on the rant that he did. Sometimes some people say that because now what's going on? What you doing? No, the people a lot of times will sit there and and say, okay, the brother got certain issues going on. They say the brother has strong about how he believes, he's brilliant and everything. I think he's a very sharp guy. But again, I think the part that got lost with a lot of this is that when you are doing business with somebody, you still got to be mindful about what you say and what you do. It doesn't mean that you have to dumb yourself down and compromise, but you got to also understand that, listen, we're making money together. What I do and say can impact my money and their money. And I think when once that happened, in regards to some of the statements he made, they there's been a whole gamut of negative of impact that's happened on the brother. I was talking to a lot of friends of mine, and the consensus, not consensus, but the main point a lot of them were having that he's a black man being successful in business, and he should be able to say what he wants to say. Again, the issue that comes up with that is, and I agree. I think everybody has freedom of speech. I think everybody should be able to have the opportunity to say what they want to say about themselves. But if I'm doing business with you, or we have certain things going on, I can't say certain things that I know they're gonna, they can actually have a negative impact on our business. Again, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, this is Change the Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Tonight, we're talking about brother Kanye West, freedom of speech or freedom to lose. And again, I think what happened with the conversation, with the brother on the Drink Champs podcast, might have had too much of that drink, and then he just got saying certain things. And I think what happened overall, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. And not only did it rub people the wrong way, it also made people, very resentful to him, and he also had negative response back to them. And I think that's probably where sometimes you might think you're a little bit bigger than what you are. I want everybody to call in if you got any questions about anything, again, or you want to make any comments. Again, the number is 678-961-3176. Again, the call-in number is 678-961-376. My personal take, and I want any one of you guys to tune in the comment section, or if you want to call into the show. My personal take about it is, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting all these. Let's see. And if I can pull, I don't know exactly where I was thinking about, if I can pull up the actual video where he made the comments. I can't find that right now. I want to go through that right now while we're on the live. But one of the things, and there were several things, it said that it can be rendered as anti-Semitic toward Jews. The thing of it is, right now, what I want to discuss, not necessarily exactly what he said. And if I can pull it up, I get it. But not necessarily exactly even what he said. It's the whole point of understanding that when we talk, let's be any individual. Yes, of course, in the United States, we all do have freedom of speech. We do have the right to say what we want to say in different situations, but we also have the right to deal with whatever the other person, other people feel about our particular thing that we say. We have the right to receive that. I do feel like anyone should be able to say what they want to say, as long as it doesn't have a negative impact on other people. And also, if it's not during platforms or certain things that are shared by certain people, especially like children and things like that. So do I feel like it's okay for you not to like me? Absolutely. I feel that way. We got some weirds. Put that in there and get that out of the chat. Somebody, little porn channels that came into the YouTube chat. We don't want that. Behave. A lot of times people, get offensive just because people don't like them. But that's the beauty of this country, right? You guys know I'm a disabled vet. I mean, this had a lot to do with a lot of the rights that we fought for people to have, to be able to say what they want to say, do what they want to do. Again, as long as it's not oppressive or attack, harm for another person, you can't, and when I say this, I'm talking about as far as somebody cursing in public and stuff like that, we know is illegal, and also, doing anything, towards a child. But can the Klan have a rally if they want to? They pay taxes, they can do it. As long as they're not affecting other people. Same thing with any, pro-black organization want to do it. I think every race should be able to do that. But one thing about it, when we doing business together, I got to be mindful of certain things. And sometimes, you hear the term used very loosely, and that's I'm a boss, and I've seen the brother. I think he's a very, 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 very bright brother, But I've seen him play many a times. I can do this. I charge it. I do that. I've created this and I've done this different things. I've seen a snippet today where the with the Yee company where all the Yeezy, whatever is the clothing line, the shoes, he owns that, and the company makes that much money. But I do think whoever posted that don't understand the company makes that much money with some of the partnerships from the actual production and distribution end that he owns. So again, it's not like he's sitting there. He got some black folks in a factory and they stitching everything together. No, it's not like that, man. This a lot of that stuff was set on those paid partnerships that he had with some of those other manufacturing companies, some of the distribution companies, some of the marketing promotion companies, these different lines, all this stuff. That's how everything intertwined. I even see some of the athletes leaving from the sports agent company that he has. I ain't got if anybody why people do certain things with their personal personally tend to do that. I want to also have a conversation to discuss. Sometimes we think we are in a certain spot that we really aren't in, and then there are things that we can do to make you come all the way back down to earth. What's Slick saying? They dropped him. They will continue to sell the shoes, but rename it. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked, to be totally honest with you. One of the things I think that that is lost with a lot of the things that the brother has done. He's a very very sharp guy, very very sharp guy. I think he has a great business mind with doing things. The issue that comes up, I just think that he doesn't have filter people. And it still may go into it's been said that he's bipolar. He got certain things going on. I heard interviews. He said he don't think he is just exhausted. So whatever the issue is with him, personally, I'm not here to sit here and nitpick that. I'm really here to have discussion with people that we hear a lot of times people can be in a certain place, and no matter how much money you have, how much influence you have, it's like there's always somebody else to be mindful. They can sit here and put you in your dang place. I'm just saying, you sitting there, and if you're not, and that's really if you are in business making money with other people. Now you can sit here now again. You're probably can't get to so far certain levels doing things by yourself, right? It's this Sunny DIY space. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. I appreciate you tuning in. He definitely has mental issues. I think the brother got something cooking on up there. I think he got something cooking up there. But I do think even with all he may have cooking up there, he also is very brilliant enough to be able to build a lot of things that he's built. Even if some of those things have been in partnerships or some of them things have been by accident, he still has built those particular things. And that's really what I want, had that discussion with, because again, I do believe that, if you're trying to build, just say you got your own business. I got my own little tax business, right? We've been in business 20 years. There's only so far my business can go and has been, right? Because it's just me, right? You have people working, but exactly, as far as relationships and stuff like that, I may partner with some insurance guys, some mortgage brokers, blah, blah, blah. From that, and you can increase. But when you start going, we were talking about international selling and stuff for that brother to get, from a millionaire status and things like that. A lot of those comes from different partnerships that, you have with other different companies. Like I say, again, from a manufacturing, distribution, promoting standpoint. And since a lot of these relationships are breaking, a lot of that stuff is stopping. And again, I'm pretty sure you still own things like a catalog and stuff like that. But we see that, what was his name? The Baby, what he said, the gay comments a couple months ago. That brother been getting shit. He been getting counseled and forgotten about and all kind of stuff. So when you offend certain people, that's things you gotta, take in consideration. Am I saying you need to sit there and kiss people's tail and walk on the eggshells and stuff with other people? Absolutely not. But I am saying, don't be so damn stupid to know if I'm doing business with you, I'm not going to be sitting here talking about you in public, especially if you ain't really heard, because I cut my teeth growing, building myself in, white corporate America, and again, when we say white corporate America, I really, for the most part, man, I'm probably named one or two, black mentors or black, management or supervisors that I had in corporate America. And I say all that to say that you have to learn um, a lot of things differently because you don't have, again, and I'm not saying this is the case with all people that go through corporate America when predominantly white business, which most of them are, that you have to act a certain way. But everybody have different experiences. But in my opinion, you have to learn a whole lot differently. It's a whole lot more dangerous because you don't have um, a lot of the safeguards and mentors and things you may have, depending on if you got a more diverse company that you're working with. Long story short, you understand that when you got certain things going on, and I'm sitting here doing business with you, we may not like each other. That's one of the things I'm say. I've seen that a lot. People may not like each other, but they understand at the end of the day, the common goal is to make money with each other. So listen, I might not like you, and we'll just keep it that way. But we're gonna partner up and keep everything straight for us to make this money. And then when people get out of get out of that realm where they figure, okay, I got this, I got that, they feel like sometimes they can say what they want to say. And I'm telling you, that ain't always gonna be the case. Because again, I'm just sitting there, sitting with some guys chopping up at the cigar spot, and they were just talking about, man, they're trying to take the brother from doing this, and the brother saying this and saying that. And I think that's cool. I do think you should be able to say what you want to say, but you got to be very damn mindful. You can't sit here and be taking their damn money and making money with them. Now, if they sitting here calling you a fool in public, talking about your family in public, telling your personal business in public, then you can handle things a certain way, right? But when you sit there and say how you feel about them, coincidentally you're making money with them, that's why I think he about stupid as hell from that aspect. Because again, when we sitting here saying that, hey, listen, I'm not, you may have issues with this, that, and that. If I'm making money with this person, we doing business directly, indirectly, some shape, form, or fashion. Even if I'm not necessarily making bread with you directly, but this is a sideway deal I may have with your cousin or your other partner and stuff, but you have more influence on this person than I do. But we constantly, connected some kind of way, be it contractually or we just know each other. But at the end of the day, if I mess up a relationship with them, you might be or with you or whatever, everything stops. And I do think he was sharp enough to understand that. And that's what we say, got Facebook user said freedom is not free. I don't know. I'm not sitting here saying that, again, he's not free. He says he's free to do what he wants, this, that, and that. But I don't know if he felt the same way. I'm back. I'm back. I'm sorry. But, man, I don't know, man. I'm still talking about Kanye West. I don't know. He might have seen somebody and cut my head off. I don't know what the hell. The hell was that? Glad everybody. I apologize for disappearing like that. Just we had little system issues and everything. Was this on TikTok? Wait, Kanye was kicked out of Skechers. Yes, he was escorted out of the office. They say he was uninvited. He went up to Skechers, and who the hell was? That's what you get for picking those ugly ass shoes, Kanye. Skechers. See how stuff like that bite you out? Yeah, he was escorted out of Skechers' office. First time in U.S. history, not only did they escort a black man out of Skechers' office, they escorted any damn body because nobody wants to be in the damn Skechers' office. Exactly. First time ever, anyone, damn the black man, anyone was ever escorted out of Skechers, and that's what you get for picking them ugly shoes. Okay, now we had Facebook user. Ultimately, you can't become too relaxed or confident in a business relationship, period. What Kanye did, and not in my eyes, it took his shoes off and put his feet on the desk of corporate America. Just my opinion. Well, no, I ain't disagreeing with you. I wonder why people on Facebook name not coming up. I'm not disagreeing with you with that, and I appreciate that. I think a lot of times it's easy to get comfortable. It's easy giving you in a good situation. You're making money, everything cool. Success and everything. We all can get fat and get comfortable and take our eyes off of, I would say sometimes, I won't say common sense, but sometimes we can just forget. And like, hey, even though we might quote unquote own what we own, but we're owning something. Say this is China. Oh, what's up, China? What's up, China? I'm sorry. I'm thinking it's not putting in the people's names on that particular stream. I appreciate you tuning in. The thing, a lot of times, especially if you have ownership on a certain part of that relationship, people just get forget. And I think a lot of times you will hear that from them. I own this. I've created this. This is what I made and everything. And I think when the gap relationship stops, he's like, well, this is how you fix this. Is how you fix that. Even though the brother may be right about exactly how he's been influential in growing different brands. At the end of the day, how cool would they be with this young black man telling them what to do? Period. Anybody, but especially him, right? We got Mr. Dark Knight. Appreciate you tuning in. With Skechers don't want you, you're done. Like Wile E. Coyote blew up in his face, done for real. I'm just saying, who the hell has Skechers ever escorted out of that office building? I mean, that was the damn breaking news. Not who got escorted. That anybody got escorted out of Skechers, but that's what he get, picking the ugly damn shoes, because he's a creator. You damn right, you created something. But I did. In all seriousness, I do think that's where a lot of the thought process got lost in regards to listen, man, when you actually want to grow certain things. Again, I'm not saying don't compromise, because realistic, guys, I'm a business coach and I talk about this all the time. You can only scale so much by yourself, right? So I understand. So this, and to his credit, that brother has a beautiful mind in regards to thinking about certain things, not only with music, but just, with the fashion, the different other opportunities that we have, even with the sports agents and stuff, he's very innovative, thinks out the box a lot. But one of the things about it, we got to understand, when we do these partnerships, when we have these relationships, we got to be very mindful of how impactful the decisions we make will not only affect us, but will affect other people, be it through their actions, their thinking, their relationships, and things like that. Because I can say something wrong. I apologize, guys. I'm getting over these sinuses. I can say something that could be offensive to, about a situation that maybe your children, spouse, or family member is involved with, and because that offended them, can put pressure on you to stop dealing business with me. And again, like I said, I'm not saying people have to kiss people's tail, but you gotta be smart. If we making money together, what the hell are you doing? Okay, we got Sunny DIY Space. What said it's about what gave you done, what have you done? What have you done lately? He messing up his money. He messing up their money today. Exactly. Again, let me reread this. Sunny DIY Space. Nah, please forgive me if I'm missing your name. It's about what you get. What have you done for me lately? He's messing up their money today. Again, man. I just think really, he probably made a lot of no, you fine, you fine. That was me just that's the Atlanta Public Schools reading. But I think he's made a lot of money for them. He continues to make a lot of money for them. But at the end of the day, he's continuing to make some headaches, and also I think a lot more pride and ego. Again, um, people ain't stupid. They know the potential that brother has to make money for them and make money for them in the future and things like that. But at the end of the day, I ain't even had a little black boy tell me what to damn do. It's a dark night. He lost 1.5 billion in one day. Let that sink in, bro. Yeah, he lost a lot of change. He lost a lot of change. May not matter to him. I doubt it. Shit, I doubt it. Yeah, that shit bothers me. We got right here on Facebook. Hey, you booking that up? Doesn't matter who you are. Look at Trump, and he thought he was on the top of the world. He could say what he wanted to say. Got his ass impeached, amongst other things. Yeah, I think that's probably the issue that comes with it. I never been in one of the positions. The most power I've ever had is probably, just changing damn channels of my remote control. I've been in a business owner and employer for years, but I never to the point where I thought, I was never worried about, from a power perspective, what I got. I just needed folks to get out there, hustle, and make money for me, and make money for themselves too. Also, the thing of it is with him, I just can't understand, because you know that we're making money. We're making money. Even it's cool. You can sit on shows like the Drink Champs and have drinks and stuff like that. But somebody I think probably far less smarter than that brother would have been mindful. Like, look, all that way direction this conversation going in. But I don't even know. Okay, guys, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I think this conversation tonight. I don't know if somebody, FBI, CIA, or something is coming on and keep shutting my show down talking about Kanye. But I don't know. But I think a lot of times when people have these, and I apologize, everybody. And I appreciate y'all tuning in. Again, we're talking about freedom of speech, or freedom of speech, and also having the freedom to lose. We're talking about our brother Kanye West with everything. My brother Dark Knight 8 on TikTok just stated, man lost $1.5 billion in a day. And I don't know if those are actual numbers, rounded, near it, and stuff like that. But I think we all can agree the brother lost a lot of money in one day for some comments that were stated. But And I really want, I think more so just, we're having this conversation. People really understand the impact of their decision making on their certain business relationships and business endeavors that they have. And I think that's what it, really come down to. We can say you offended the Jews, you offended this, that, and that. I think you offended the right one, because no matter what level you are, if you say the wrong thing at the wrong place at the wrong time, it just is gonna come back and bite you in the butt. You can't be at your job and sit there and say what the hell you want to say without, the possibility of you getting fired. Same thing if you're a business owner, you into you doing a business deal with somebody, you just cannot say what the hell you want to say or do what you want to do and expect everything to get done. It's just sometimes when we see people with a lot of money, like our brother there, again, I got more money. I can say what I want to say. I can have who I want to have. I can do what I want to do. All that bullshit. We done heard it before. And that comes along with that whole ignorance of having money, getting influence, getting affluence and things like that. And it's always somebody. Always somebody got more than you. It's always somebody can tell you what to do. It's always somebody that can stop your shit, period. And when we lose sight of that, things like what's happened to their brother that happened, I think that's been more the case. People, well, it stymies their creativity, and I can do this and I can say that. It's kind of like it right here in Atlanta with the YSL and the drug racketeering, people saying it's freedom of speech and stopping rappers. Man, and I want to say this too, man. Any one of y'all been down Cleveland now, knowing all the BS and stuff that's going on in that area and stuff. I think that they have. It's safe to say, man, they got a whole lot more on them. One or two people in the rap leagues, they have more on them than just their damn rap lyrics. There's probably some stuff they're using as extra ammo. But we gotta get out of this, man. What is and that's for another show. But just saying, hey, they're using these lyrics against you. Now they're using a lot of shit against you. That's just part of it. But going to that point, we have to be mindful when we say certain things in certain ways and do certain things. What ramification will come from it. We can sometimes say, well, he did it, so I should do it, or they can do it and I can do it. We can have that whole thought process of doing it. But try to see how this shit work out for you. Like this man, we can say regardless, without knowing the exact number, this brother is going to lose a significant amount of money. Okay, we can go into it. Hey, man, he's black owned. He owned this, that, and that. Remember, he is all that, but it's done. Well, you see what this all these damn partnership with these damn Jews, and that's what the hell done happened. And I'm just still, for the life of me, I'm pretty sure he got some handlers around him who say, look here, man, you ain't just messing up your money, you messing up my damn money too, because we work for you. I'm surprised nobody just thump him upside the damn head and just say, man, chill out for a little bit. But evidently no one did. But again, that's kind of what I want people to even think about. So, Coach, what you got here? The Cal Pitchford. Exactly. The right one was offended, but the problem is he's been disrespectful to our people as well. And we do and say nothing. We're the only race that allows such disrespect. I think one of the biggest thing is, and it's just, with the, and I appreciate you tuning in, Coach, man. Good hearing from you. I think one of the biggest things, even just that might be for another show. I think we it's good to have, entertainers and athletes that can be vocal and say certain things. The unfortunate part about it, anybody can say anything. That's probably one of the evidence about it, when everybody can have an opportunity to say what they want to say. And I want to say it's fortunate or unfortunate. We know most of our athletes and entertainers have the biggest influence on our race. And I don't know if and that may be for every race, but I don't know. I just know about mine. There's such a big influence, I don't know if it's the biggest, but they have one of the biggest influences on us. So when Kanye speaks, it's right. When T.I. says it, it's facts. Puffy says something, you got to listen. Young Jeezy, Jay-Z say something, that's right. We don't know if they've been vetted, they got any background information, but just because they said it is right. And there's no blowback, questioning, or nothing. They said it, and that's what it is. And that shit's dangerous. That's dangerous. And so you got a brother like a Kanye West that says so much stuff. I mean, a lot of it is just, his opinion. And everybody knows about how I feel about opinions. A lot of times people have these strong opinions that they really believe and they really think their strong opinions are facts, but they have not been tested, proven, or anything like that. We got here. Gamora's in. It was bound to happen. He doesn't have accountability. So life humbles the highest. Absolutely. And that's the thing about it. I think, like I said, I think all of us have different tiers in life. Like, you feel like, well, okay, because I don't give a damn who you are. You're going to have certain constraints and stuff you just can and can't do in life, right? Can't go crazy at work. We can't go with the business owner. We can't go crazy with partners. I mean, I'm just saying, just like the young lady said earlier with President Trump, man, you see they trying to, go back and, convict him and do all this stuff. Man, everybody. Now, again, depending on where you at on that hierarchy of just social status and having money and stuff like that, it may be a little bit rougher to reach you in certain places. But again, it still people can get to you if they want to get to you, right? When we seen Mark Zuckerberg in Congress, was it about a year ago, when they were talking about the stuff with Facebook and they were getting the data information from customers. I mean, they were chewing his ass out, man, chewing him out. Now, Zuckerberg may go in India and maybe treated like a god over there. He may go in certain other places and they wouldn't dare, the government wouldn't dare say something to him. But people know where they can and can't do certain things. And like I said, I think the issue coming up with that brother right there, man, is just shit. He doesn't actually, made some decisions and said some things, and again, it has rubbed the wrong people the wrong way, and you just gotta kind of deal with that a little bit. Again, this is Change Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. We got a call-in show. Feel free to call in if you want to get anything to the conversation. The number is 678-961-3176. Again, the call-in number is 678-961-3176. And again, I want to welcome everybody on TikTok. This is our first time streaming on TikTok. We just got 1,000. We got 1,000 followers on TikTok recently. So that's the threshold for you to be able to stream live and everything. So we're able to do that now. So I'm super excited. I want to welcome everybody from our TikTok family. But yeah, again, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. But again, the main hub is the Mr. Short Dollar YouTube, not Mr. Short Dollar. Lord have mercy, I'm wrong. So that's my other YouTube channel. But it's Change Your Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden, YouTube channel. We got over 400 videos on the YouTube channel. So make sure you get the Change Your Lives, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. And make sure you tune into the show from now. Got here. Even Kim spoke against them. Congrats. I appreciate it. I want everybody, again, just when we think about these things, thanks everybody. Now we work hard, and I appreciate everybody has supported us in our journey. We're growing with Change Lives, and also my other channel, Mr. Short Dollar. We almost at 25,000 subscribers on YouTube for Mr. Short Dollar. Been working hard for us. So I appreciate everybody with all the love and support you've given us for us to grow. We got here, Facebook user. Not only was he offensive to the entire community of people, he sustained his own race of people. Unfortunately, Kanye belongs to us, make us look bad as a race. However, what gets me is he refuses to apologize or issue an apology state. Dude, extra cocky for me. To that point, I think I just wonder, is there some loose screws or processing? I don't know. Hell, Kanye's black one day, and Kanye is beige and human, and maybe Martian the next. I mean, so the hell you finna get from him? I think it's a very. I just can't see that you could actually even with partnerships or anything like that, you can have the success he's had just being an imbecile. So I think it's a very smart individual. But smart people do a lot of stupid shit too. The smart people do stupid shit. So they're not immune to it and everything. But I just think that and this is one of the situations, like you say, just talk about black people, because why we had to stay slaves and all that kind of stuff, is just shoot from the damn hip. But again, you keep shooting, and then one day your ass gonna hit something, and he done damn hit something. And that's what's going on right now with that brother. The Morzine said they said he bipolar. Yeah, and I heard that, and I just heard interview he did with was that Pierce Bronson? I don't know if that's CNN or whatever the the channel that was at. They interviewed him, asked him, like was he bipolar? He said he's exhausted. That's what he said he's dealing with. No mental his mental issue. He's exhausted. That's what he said. He said a lot going on with the divorce, life, business, and things like that. He said he is diagnosed with exhaustion. So again, we say bipolar, exhaustion, whatever. But we know it's he busy. Whatever the hell he is, he's very damn busy. We probably can agree with that, and he might not even disagree with that one. But I just want us to have that, that thought process, and even when we can get a good teaching moment, even with our children or even anybody that we have any influence with. Like, look, yeah, they might be just going over and taking it over. You can feel a certain way. It's good to feel good about yourself. It's good to be proud of yourself. It's good to be, happy for the accomplishments you make. But you got to understand, everybody gonna have that humbling point. It can be for you, personally, with your family, financially, with your health. Anything can happen. Just as quick as you get it, just as quick as you can lose it. And you hate to have that happen to anybody like that. But everybody can have a moment, man, just for anything to book up. Especially, again, we can feel like we're controlling our own destiny. I don't work for nobody. I'm my own boss. I do what the hell I want to do. I know you guys have heard the song plenty of time, but at the end of the day, I don't know no damn boss who ain't gonna have to make money. Everybody gonna be capped. And when you, like I say, you start ascending to those kind of levels, millions and tens and hundreds and millions of dollars, dealing in them kind of endeavors to pull in that kind of money, you're gonna have to make money with other people. You ain't gonna do shit by yourself, okay? So you those kind of things you have to be mindful. When we got these partnerships, we got these relationships going on, however you want to call it, I got to be mindful that I'm making money with this person, and anything that I can say with doing it can offend them. And that can be, we talking about race, we can talk about gender, sexuality, whatever. You just got to understand what I'm doing is I want to speak my mind, but at the end of the day, what I do can change a whole lot of stuff. Because even if I'm not saying anything about that person directly, indirectly, their son is gay. Their family members on drugs. Their daughter, she believes in this religion. All this kind of stuff can happen. And when people hear those kind of things, you say it to them, that affects stuff. So we gotta be very, very. That's why sometimes you see some of the most savage politicians. They just will talk in a damn circle over and over and over again because they're, mindful of getting caught in those kind of, I guess, I don't say they're verbal traps and stuff, but, just not to sit there and put themselves in a bad position. Most, that's probably prior to the Trump era. When Trump came, everybody didn't give a damn. It was like the Wild West. See, Facebook user, I'm sorry. Yep, I agree, dude. Yep, I agree, dude. Cornbread not done in the middle. I believe his mom keeping him in line when she was still alive. It's possible. Or he may have had a handler or two to know how to keep him going. He may have been on. I guess unless we know exactly what going on, because I'm not a real big proponent from getting most of my information from getting opinions. I've read he was bipolar. I've read he'd been off his meds and things like that. But some of the stuff when we thought he was being cool or just being innovative, he might have been off his damn gourd then. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, man. Sometimes what we may think is sane and sensible, you just like, man, this MF is still off his damn rocker. So it's just it's all about perspective. But I do want to again hammer that home, that message in regards to when we are in these type of relationships and things like that. Be mindful of that. You only so big. You're only so damn big. And I've seen many a giant fall a lot of times just because of ego. We're doing certain things, because we know a lot of, especially men, we carry a lot of our ego in our pocket. A lot of our confidence in the wallet we have, how much money we have. I say ladies do it too, but I know a lot of times we feel like I got money. I can say what the hell I want to do. I can do what I want to do, depending on what level I am. When we start talking that $1 billion range, he was Mr. Sassy up there, just saying every damn thing came off his damn mind. Let me say this, man. He was puffing, drinking that liquor and just saying, man, all this, that, and that. Listen. Hey, man, and they were just being quiet and just letting that damn fool just dig a deeper and deeper and deeper hole, man. And so just sometimes, I always say, man, if you got to think twice about something, just stop. Don't do it, with that. What you got here, coach? Yes, sir. I pray for the brother that divorce really got to him as well. I hope someone reaches out to him, but he burnt so many bridges that I don't know who will. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people care about him and reach out for him, but it ain't about the caring and reaching. Is the thing about it is, do you have people that have the reach to be able to fix the bridges you just burned? See, that's the thing about it. And we got, I'm pretty sure that man ain't no shortage of folks that probably have tried to talk to him, be around and help him and stuff like that. We all, at the end of the day, still got to choose to take advantage of when people give us advice. You got people like, just like on the show, everybody's not going to agree with me. Everybody ain't going to see the world the way I see it. I'm cool with that. And we still can do business together. I respect you, you respect me. We just keep it moving, I have a lot of friends that I have. We see things that polar opposites on certain things. Some things we agree on, some stuff with, but never to the point where I can just lose sense of respect for that person. Like, okay, man, they voted for him. I ain't gonna do that now. As long as you're not doing that to actually oppress somebody or harm anybody, how you feel. If it doesn't, your feelings don't oppress people. That's, ain't got nothing to do with that, just how that person feels. But a lot of times people let that block them. And when you're dealing with folks that feel that way, you gotta understand, you gotta walk a certain line. Got right here. What's up, cuz? He said he was God. That means he's gonna fix it. I'm just saying, okay, cuz. Hey, you heard it. I mean, he said he's God. Man. Shit, boy. Well, God did a lot of deal with a lot of damn people. If he had, God, hey, man, you did a lot of deals with a lot of folks that I guess you felt because you were making them money, they didn't need you. They will show you, man. We'll here before you, we'll be here after you, and we'll get another you when we're ready. And I think a lot of time people don't get that. Don't get that. Money really causes you to lose common sense a lot of times. And so we have to always be mindful of, like, when I just start talking off the damn side of my damn neck, how impactful is what I'm doing, going to be, me in the grand scheme of things. All right. We got to really be thinking about that. Okay. But hey, listen, I want to have a quick live feed with you guys tonight. Again, this is Change Live, hosted by yours truly, Deonte Burden. Again, I want to say welcome, everybody on TikTok. We just got the 1,000 followers on TikTok, reached that major milestone. We've been a long time reaching it. So I just want to introduce everybody from there. So, thanks for coming on. Again, we've been streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, LinkedIn, and Twitter. Just welcome everybody from TikTok to Change Lives. We're gonna have the show tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Change Lives. Also, pretty much it is, man. I'm damn tired, and it's really the show. I'm damn tired. Is really just talking about recognize the burnout that you may have in life, be it family, relationships, work, school, kids, whatever it is. Recognizing how you have it and ways to cope and deal with it. Again, I'm damn tired when we talking about burnout, which a lot of people have experienced. A lot of people going through really don't know what the hell they're going through right now. They just feel like they're in just a permanent state of limbo, okay? But make sure you tune in to Change Lives. This same show tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, also check out my other YouTube channel, Mr. Short Dollar, where we talk about personal finance, business, entrepreneurship, and investing. Again, you can Google Mr. Short Dollar. Mr. Short Dollar on YouTube. It'll pop up. You see this big old head pop up and everything. Subscribe to that as well. Take advantage of over 400 videos on that YouTube channel as well. Guys, take care. Love you. Be safe. Peace. And I'll talk with you soon.